Connie from SmockityFrocks.com, and I'm going to show you today how to make another book. This one is a question and answer book that's good for reviewing a unit of information that you and your child have already gone over. Now the first thing you're going to do to make this book is get a piece of printer paper and fold it in half the long way. And then you're going to fold it in half again. And then fold each of the ends to the middle. So you're going to end up with something that looks like this. This is called a bat fold, and it's going to look like an M. Okay, that's right. Now, what I sometimes do is make marks so the children will know where to cut. With the folded part of the paper at the top, the long fold at the top, I'm going to mark each of these folds right here. Now, you're going to cut, Cameron, will you tell everyone how old you are?
10.
10 years old. This book is a little bit more complicated than the others I've showed you. If you're interested in a pop-up book or just a simple regular book, younger children can do that. This one's a little bit more complicated, so I have my 10-year-old assistant here with me today. You're going to open it up and cut only on the lines that I drew for you. You go ahead and cut on this one, okay? So now you've got your M or your bat fold. With the folded part at the top, you're going to make the lines to cut, and you're going to cut only on those lines. Not through the double thickness, you're going to open it up. Okay, cut that. Okay, while she's cutting that, I'm going to show you one that I've already made. This one says the Bill of Rights question and answer book. And I made this one in under 5 minutes, real quick. And this is an example of something that we've gone over a unit on the Bill of Rights and studied what each of the first 10 amendments to the Constitution says. Okay, let me go on and come back to that later. Okay, now you've got a piece of paper that looks like this. Well, you're going to put the folded part at the top, and the cut parts are going to go to the inside, and you're going to fold it back up. And let's see. Hold on a second. Okay. She has got a cover this is a little book. It's not a half a piece of paper. It's even less than a quarter of a piece of paper. So we cut a piece of construction paper in half, and then we had to trim it even further to make it a good size to cover up this book. And what's going to happen is you're going to glue the cover on so that when you open the book, it's going to have flaps. 4 flaps. And if you wanted to, you could make another one of these and glue them side by side, and you would have an 8-flap book. Okay, go ahead and glue your cover on while I show this. This is the Bill of Rights question and answer book, which we've studied before. This says, what is the 4th Amendment? And I open it up and it says the right of the people against unreasonable search and seizure. What's neat about this book is you can have the child make the questions and then research the answers, and it's a good book to review. They can do it with each other or alone. This one says, which amendment guarantees the freedom of religion? You open it up, the First Amendment. Turn the page. What makes up the Bill of Rights? The first 10 amendments to the Constitution. And see, you can make this as long as you would like by gluing multiple M's or bat folds together. Let me show you one more trick you can do. Okay, Cameron did this really quick, so a 10-year-old could do this with just a little bit of help. And she's got 4 flaps, but what's neat about this is you can take each flap and cut it right down the middle and turn it into an 8-flap book. And these flaps are skinny, and these are good for multiplication facts or addition facts. You can have the problem here, 8 times 6, and lift it up, 48. Or 6 plus 2 for a younger child, lift it up, and the answer will be down here, 8. And like I said, the child can make up the questions and put the answers, and then they can use it for review. They can practice with one another. They could put a title, they could put pictures, whatever. But this is more of a review type book, which is really good for concluding a unit that you have gone over. Thank you very much, Assistant.